There are 5 credit unions that will absolutely guarantee your starting credit limit. Have you been hesitant to sign up for a credit card because you were worried about getting a low starting limit? I definitely know that feeling. It's pretty annoying to get all excited about a brand new credit card only to find out that your limit is just disrespectfully low. And let's not mention the damage it can do to your credit score. But the good news is there are a few credit cards out there that actually give you the ability to see your starting limit before you apply, and trust me, it's a game changer. I'll walk you through how to get approved for these high limit cards and even share some tips on how to increase your credit limit after you get approved. Credit unions offer advantages over large banks in several ways. They prioritize relationship banking, creating a sense of community and understanding members' needs. They are more accepting of those with lower credit scores and little credit history. Credit unions also offer better interest rates on loans and savings accounts than larger banks, and prioritize customer service with personalized support and a willingness to go the extra mile to help members achieve their financial goals. And you guys, I found a new credit union that I wish I knew about earlier. It has some really competitive travel-focused rewards, and they only require a soft credit pull to get an offer and get fully approved, which is just unheard of. First up is Nassau Federal Credit Union. They're based in Maryland and have 200,000 members. I recently went on their website and got pre-approved for a massive $20,000 credit limit in a matter of minutes. Can you believe that? They're seriously generous when it comes to credit limits. Loads of other people have also been pre-approved with similar limits, so it seems like Nassau is happy to offer sizable credit lines. Anyway, I ended up going for their Visa Platinum Cash Rewards card because I'm all about that cashback life. This card gives you unlimited 1.5% cash back on all purchases and has flexible redemption options. Even better, there are no annual fees, balance transfer fees, or foreign transaction fees to worry about. To apply for a credit card with Nassau, you'll need to first become a member. This involves depositing just $5 into a share savings account with them. So once you've accepted your offer and submitted your application, Nassau will do a hard pull of your Experian FICO report. And it's worth noting that some people have been denied credit after submitting all of their documents. So don't get excited until you have the final approval in hand. When it comes to credit unions, they're all about building relationships. So Nassau will be looking at things like how long you've been a member with them, how much money you've deposited, how often you've deposited, and how many products and services that you've used. They want to build a close connection with you before offering you more credit. So Nassau Credit Union in particular has about $3 billion in assets under management. This means they're a small bank compared to the big players managing trillions of dollars. And because of this, they typically implement fewer security measures and do more outsourcing of critical functions like data processing. That's why it's good to protect yourself from financial fraud and identity theft. Thieves can steal your identity and open up fraudulent accounts in your name, trashing your credit score and ruining your chances of getting approved for anything. Did you know identity theft is the fastest growing crime in America, with a new victim every 14 seconds? I've been a victim of it too, with my personal information exposed in the Equifax data breach a few years back, and that's why I partnered with Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura is an easy to use app that includes everything you need to stay safe online. Aura protects you from scammers and hackers by scanning the dark web. This is where criminals sell stolen information, looking for your emails, passwords, and social security numbers. It alerts you fast if it finds anything. For me, it found 30 instances of my personal data out there. Aura helps you fight back against those annoying websites that make your personal information public by automatically requesting removal of your info. Aura gives you near real-time alerts for suspicious credit increases, like if someone is opening a loan or credit card in your name. Their VPN keeps your browsing history and personal information safe and encrypted. Now, maybe you have an app that does one of these things, but with Aura, you don't have to download and pay for 7 different apps. You can let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online, and if you sign up through my link below, you get a 2-week free trial of the service, and you'll be shocked at how much of your personal information Aura finds out there in those 2 weeks. So go to aura.com/Cal Barton and click my link below, or just scan the QR code on the screen. So the next credit union is Patelco, based in Northern California with over 400,000 members. One person I know got pre-qualified for their points rewards card with a seriously impressive $10,000 limit, and the interest rate was pretty great as well. One thing to keep in mind though is that Patelco will do a hard pull on your Experian carrying FICO score after you accept their offer. But if you're looking for a credit card with some serious earning potential, this could be the one for you. Their points rewards card comes with a killer feature. The credit limit can go all the way up to $50,000, which is pretty rare these days. Plus it earns 2x points for every dollar spent on gas and groceries and 1x points on all other purchases. And if you spend $1,500 in the first 3 months, you'll earn a $200 intro bonus. Now, because Patelco is a credit union, they may ask for a proof of income when you apply. Just something to keep in mind. Also, you should know how they handle credit limit increases. They offer a hard pull manual increase and a soft pull automatic increase to their cardholders. All in all, I'd say Patelco is definitely worth checking out. Next is the First National Bank of Omaha, or FNBO for short. They have locations in 8 states with $26 billion in assets under management. You can get pre-approved for their Evergreen card within seconds and see your limit right away. When I was approved a few months ago, I got a $9,400 starting limit, but some people get even higher limits than that. The Evergreen card is a great deal too. It gives you 2% cash back on all purchases and a $200 sign-up bonus when you spend over $1,000 in the first 3 months. Plus, you can redeem your cash back for a statement credit or deposit it into an FNBO account. If you're interested in this card, just keep in mind that it pulls your credit scores from Experian and requires a minimum of a 700 FICO score. And if you get a message saying you need to wait 7 to 10 business days for a decision after applying, that just means your application is being manually reviewed, and you might need to provide some extra documents to verify your income. So here's one thing I've noticed lately. When I go to pre-qualify for offers with FNBO, it says you're out of our marketing area. It looks like for the time being, they're restricting access for new signups to a few states in the Midwest region. Also, I recently heard from a viewer that FNBO suddenly lowered their credit limit by 90% without warning. Yikes. It seems like the bank is trying to limit its risk exposure during the economic downturn that we're in right now. So if you've experienced this, let me know in the comments. It's always important to stay informed and adapt as banks change their rules. Okay, let's talk about Dover Federal Credit Union. They're based in Delaware with only 400,000 members. I once received an email from them offering a starting limit of $20,000 on their cashback credit card. So that card is pretty straightforward. It's a 2% flat rate card. However, be prepared to have your FICO score pulled from Experian during the final approval process. I've heard reports that Dover Federal's final approval process can be a bit of a headache, requiring things like pay stubs, tax returns, and identification documents. But hey, at least they seem eager to get new customers. After I applied for pre-approval, they even called me the next day to follow up and urge me to finish the process. I was pleasantly surprised with how good the customer service was. Now, if you're thinking about increasing your credit limit with Dover, I highly recommend using their financial products and services like direct depositing checks and taking out loans. By showing them that you're a responsible and trustworthy customer, you can build a strong relationship and increase your chances of getting that higher credit limit. It's really a tried and true method that can work with any credit union. So next is Green State Credit Union. It's based in Iowa and has 400,000 members. This one recently got onto my radar and it's looking very promising. I've seen people get approved for anywhere from $10,000 to $12,000 to even $15,000 credit limits. To get approved, they soft pull your TransUnion FICO 8 score. They have 3 different credit card products with some pretty cool features too. They offer low non-variable rates, which is amazing compared to traditional big bank credit cards that hike up your interest rate the moment the Fed raises rates. And none of their cards have annual fees. 2 of their 3 cards even come with small bonus offers of $50 to even $100. The World MasterCard is the one I'd go for because it gives you a very competitive 5x points on hotels and airlines. That's a legit contender right there. One thing that really stood out to me was the fact that they list the minimum starting limit right on the product page for one of their cards. You're guaranteed at least $10,000 with this card. So after you first sign up, you should receive a phone call from the bank representative to confirm your details and welcome you to the credit union. There's only one thing here. Green State is technically geo-restricted. You have to live in or around the Iowa region. They show you 3 ways to join, but all of them require you to be located in Iowa. But if you look closely, they left a loophole in there for everyone else to take advantage of if you're persistent. In the last option, it says you can join if you're a member of the Iowa Consumer Council or the American Consumer Council. That's huge because the American Council is in all 50 states. If you go to the sign up page, then you can join for just $8. I live out of state in New York, so I had to call to confirm that this method actually actually works. The nice customer service rep told me that I could sign up as long as I had that membership. Therefore, if you live outside of Iowa, you'll just want to skip the online form and just call in to submit your application. Also, unlike many other cards, credit limit increases do require a hard credit pull, so be aware of that. And here's a pro tip: if you want to absolutely avoid any sort of hard credit pull under any circumstance, you can just freeze your credit reports for all 3 credit bureaus. And I have a link to that on my website. I'll have that link below as well, and you can do that before you sign up for anything. So when it comes to personal credit cards, you really have 3 different options: traditional big banks, credit unions, and fintechs. It's good to diversify your exposure across all of these types of credit card issuers so you can experience the benefits of each while safely maintaining a large total available credit limit. To learn more about the soft pull limits you can expect from fintech cards like the X1 card, then check out this video next. Thank you for watching.